and Satay Informa markets in India, and I will be your host for today. I thank you all for joining this exclusive webinar presented to you by Azerbaijan Tourism Board and hosted by Travel Trends Today and branded. By attending this webinar, Regions and Ski Resorts of Azerbaijan, we will discover the stunning landscapes, cultural richness, and exciting outdoor activities while receiving valuable travel tips and inspiration for your next adventure. So let's not waste more further time and let's together uncover the hidden gems of Azerbaijan in this virtual journey. To the audience, we assure you that the session would be an interactive one. Do participate in the polls and Q&A session. Please keep posting questions during the session so that we can take it to the end of the series. Not wasting any time, let me welcome our esteemed speaker, Mr. Elmin, Regional Manager for South and Southeast Asia at Azerbaijan Tourism Board. Mr. Elmin has been in this role since 2022 and is responsible for leading initiatives to promote Azerbaijan as a tourist destination within South Asian and Southeast Asian markets. His role involves strategic planning, marketing, and relationship building to boost tourism and enhance the country's profile as a travel destination in the region. Our second esteemed speaker for the day is Mr. Mehman, Head of Sales, Shahdag Mountain Resorts, followed by Mr. Elmin, the Business Development Director. Through this session of the webinar, our speakers shall share how the tourism is shaping up right now and take us through an insightful journey. Over to you, Mr. Elmin.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sanjana. Good afternoon, dear guests, dear participants. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today for this webinar and to conduct it for you. We'll be having the great journey through the entire country of Azerbaijan for the breathtaking landscapes and beautiful ski resorts and amazing winter activities that we're going to discover today. Before we start the presentation part and our interactive session, I would like you to have the first look into the breathtaking landscapes of Azerbaijan and ski resorts by showing you the latest video shot together in collaboration with the BBC channel. It's called Azerbaijan Nature. So let's enjoy the first looks into our beautiful destination.
The sun rises over the Caspian. Get ready to embrace the day. Come and listen to the whispering sea. Make the most of Azerbaijan with its mountainous beauty. Just stop for a second. Take in the incredible landscapes. Experience them every way you can. Reconnect with nature. Set your spirit free. Azerbaijan, take another look.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And so as you can see, so basically, despite the fact that the destination itself is not quite like a big but anyway, during the entire season, like the entire year and all the seasons, there's always something to explore within the country, traveling to the regions, to the north and the northwest parts, which are the most popular routes, touristic routes of the country. So whenever you travel and wherever you travel across Azerbaijan, you will definitely find some hidden gems, some beautiful landscapes, breathtaking views, no matter if you travel to the, let's say, south, north, or west. And you will definitely like the beautiful nature, the amazing and breathtaking views from the mountains and the ancient cities and the heritage. So let me start my presentation, and once you have some questions related to some like regions or like our ski resorts or the hotels, please welcome to share them on the live chat. So let's take another look at Azerbaijan's regions and ski resorts. Just briefly, would like to share some basic information about the country, which we already shared during our first webinar dedicated to the beautiful country's capital, Baku and Absheron Peninsula. But basically, just some information would like to share once again. So the entire territory of Azerbaijan is 86.6 square kilometers. The capital of the country, as you may know already, it's Baku city, and with 3.5 million people living in Baku, and 10 million people is the entire population of the country. Most of the population of Azerbaijan is urban, around 55%. We have the official language, which is Azerbaijani, and English language is very much spread. And most of the population, they speak basic or more or less intermediate English. And the official currency of our country is Azerbaijani manat, which currently equals 0.6 USD. We have international calls starting with +9 and 4, and the climate and the season, the best to travel to Azerbaijan. Again, because now, within this webinar, we're talking about the regions, about the ski resorts. We would definitely say that Azerbaijan is the best all year round, one of the best all year round destinations. Because again, you can find somewhere, whenever you travel, you can find the beautiful places in the summer, spring, autumn, or winter time. Basically, to remind you what is the location in the map of the country. So we have the Caspian Sea going across the country on the west side. From the north part of the country, going through Absheron Peninsula and Baku, which is on the shore of the Caspian Sea, and going to the south to the Lankaran and Astara, the southern parts, cities of the country. And we have borders with 5 countries. Russia is in the north, Georgia is in the northwest, Armenia is in the west, Turkey is in the west-south, and Iran is located in the south. And when it comes to touristic routes and best to see when you travel to Azerbaijan, we have 6 routes developed currently. So it's the north, northwest, west, south, Karabakh, and Nakhchivan. As you can see from the map, so they all go across the country. Nakhchivan is in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, which is located separately and could be reached by the airline, like an air flight. And the southern goes from the capital to the south part, and the newest route of the destination is Karabakh route. Today we will dedicate most of our time to the most scenic regions and best in terms of infrastructure. And again, because being the homes to the ski resorts, it's north and northwest route. Let's start with the north one. So northern route goes from the lowest points to the highest peaks. So it starts with Baku, and then you travel to the north. Let's say you're traveling the north route, you will go through the scenic nature, and you will see how dramatically it changes when you start your travel from Baku, the city of contrast. Then you gradually going to the north part of the country. And only 3 hours away from Baku, you can reach the landscapes like that, because you're going to be reaching Greater Caucasus Mountains, which are home to the ski resort of Shahdag, and the highest mountains of the country, and also the places definitely to be visited, the regions like Qusar, Guba. So to start with Guba, it's a very nice city, as you can see from the picture. It's the entire region of Guba, and in particular, the Guba city are located in the north part of Azerbaijan, and Guba is a great place to experience the Greater Caucasus Mountains. And also the small villages and lakes and forests, because the nature is definitely amazing there. And at the same time, you can, no matter which time of the year you travel to Guba, to go through the north route, you will definitely like the views and the landscapes. What to do and where to go when you come to Guba region, traveling the north route. Again, as you can see from the picture, there's so many things to experience in the region of Guba. So for those who would like to go for the say family vacation, or going with the friends, so you can go hiking. So basically, hiking is available all year round. So you can experience hiking tours and exploring the nature and mountains of Guba and Qusar regions in summer, spring, autumn, and winter, all year round. And when it comes to the difficulty of this, let's say, hiking routes, they are quite easy or medium. So it's very much convenient for like different ages and for like for the families also. So because usually it's the altitude takes like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 meters like altitude, which is very comfortable. There's no mountain sickness for like for the basic, for the like say most common hiking routes. So yeah, basically you can try yourself hiking in the mountains and going to the waterfalls, because Guba is very famous for its waterfalls. As you can see from the picture in the middle, this is how one of the most beautiful waterfalls in Gris village near Guba looks in the wintertime. So actually, when you go there in summertime, you can enjoy the waterfall, like the water falling from the top. And in the wintertime, it changes absolutely and looks absolutely different, because it gets frozen and it's safe to walk towards the waterfall and like have this amazing experience by witnessing this natural phenomena. And when it comes to let's say more luxury experience that you can try when you travel to Guba, you can play golf in the National Golf Club located in Guba region, as you can see from the picture on the, let's say, on the left. So basically, there are like main activities that you can experience when you travel through the North Route to Guba region. And one of the good news that I would like to share with you today. So basically, we used to have three places like sightseeings of the country, which were included in UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So it was like we mentioned them during our first webinar, because one is Old City in Baku, another one is Gobustan and its petroglyphs. It's like a ancient open air, like a rocky area, the archaeological reserve of Gobustan. We used to have the third one. It's Sheki, like the number 3. It was Sheki city, which we'll talk a bit later. But the latest one. So we have the place like in the country, number 4, which was recently included. It's been recently included in the World Heritage Site of UNESCO. It's Khnalikh Mountain Village. So this is how it looks. It's an amazing place. It's located. It's autonomous mountain village, located far away from the main, from other villages and the main part of the, of the North Route, and located on the altitude of 2,200 meters high. It's a unique, place and mountainous village, which, again, like I mentioned recently, has been included in the World Heritage Site of UNESCO. So basically, it's the same as all the places in the mountains in Guba, in Qusar. You can visit this place in the summer. This is how it looks in the springtime. In winter, it looks very charming as it becomes covered with the snow. But still, when it comes to difficulty, how to reach this place, it's still possible. So even if in the winter time, so like me personally, I was there this year, January, and I really enjoyed the views and the weather. So and the location is very nice, and again, it's to get there even in wintertime. Now it becomes very convenient. So yeah, the hidden gem of the Caucasus, Khnalikh village. When it comes to where to stay, the accommodation in Guba region, there are plenty of small like guest houses and the hotels. You can stay even in the like a local families if you would like to make this like an unusual experience by getting more acquainted with the culture and traditions of the people who live in these northern parts of the country. So even in Khnalikh, you can stay at one of the families in one of those small houses on the hill. But when it comes to more comfortable, accommodation, so we have the 5-star hotel, Guba Palace Hotel, located right in the middle of Guba region, with a very good room allotment. 212 guest rooms are there. Also, 26 villas on the territory of the hotel. We have 2 meeting rooms and 1 ballroom. One of the biggest ballrooms are there in this hotel. Even for like a big events, for the MICE events, for the corporate incentives, but even for the weddings, this property is very much recommended. And then when you travel again through the northern routes, you will reach Qusar region with its tranquil peaks and thrilling activities. Qusar also is the home to Shahdag mountain. the second highest mountain in the country after Bazarduzu. So also the head of the ski resort, which was opened like back in 2012, like more than 10 years now. So Shahdag Mountain Resort is there for the services of the guests, like local and internationals. And basically, Shahdag has a national park, very wide and like a picturesque and scenic national park, which is a perfect spot for family holidays, for active travelers, for like a solo travelers as well. And again, because this, let's say the northern route and Qusar in particular is very much popular and recommended due to very good infrastructure. So many hotels and all places to stay, and basically so many things to explore when you go to the north region of Azerbaijan. Today we have my colleague, our esteemed speaker, Mr. Mehman from Shahdag Mountain Resort. So I would like to just briefly tell you what you can do, what you can experience when you travel to Shahdag Mountain Resort. So you can try skiing, snowboarding. The recent activity, which as I remember, it was last year that when it was launched, it's Shahdag Coaster. Amazing experience to be tried in Shahdag Mountain Resort. Zipline, paragliding, snow tubing, ice rink, segway, ski and quad tours, winter paintball also there, horseback riding, and trampoline tower for kids. And basically, this is how the ski resort looks like, the tracks look. And when it comes to infrastructure and accommodation of Shahdag Mountain Resort, also they have so many options for different, let's say, travelers where to stay. They have Zirve Hotel, 3-star, and Shahdag Hotel and Spa, 4-star, and 2 5-star properties. It's Big Palace and Park Chalet, all surrounding the main area of Shahdag Mountain Resort. So it's very convenient to stay at one of those hotels and enjoy all the activities of Shahdag Mountain Resort directly. So by living very close to to the Shahdag Mountain Resort itself. Now, before we proceed with the further part of the presentation, I would like to have the first poll for our participants related to the northern route. So would like to pay your attention. So if we can have the first poll published, please, for our guests, for our participants. Yeah, so let me just say it. Which place in the North Route is included in UNESCO World Heritage? So I just mentioned some places to visit and activities to enjoy in Guba and Qusar, so in the Northern Route. So one of them, only one of them, is included in UNESCO World Heritage. Now we have to decide which one. So waterfall in Greece Village, the one which is frozen in winter and with the water falling in the summertime. We have Guba City, very nice place to visit. And also we have Khnalif Mountain Village, the third option. So which one is in UNESCO World Heritage? Yes, perfect. So it means that most of you have been listening to our presentation very attentively, because Khnalif Mountain Village is exactly the place that just again, like I mentioned, the latest sightseeing, the latest place in the country which was included in UNESCO World Heritage. Yeah, Khnalif Mountain Village. This is the correct. So now let's go on with the northwest route. So northwestern route, one of the most popular, famous, and actually the oldest ones in the country. So why it's the oldest ones? Because it actually, most of it is the part of the ancient Silk Road. And it used to be the main route for the merchants and travelers who made their journeys through our region, through the Caucasus region, going through the Asia, China, also from the India, and going across the country, across our region, and going to the Europe. So basically, the main part of Azerbaijan, starting from Baku and going through the northwest route, used to be the part of the Great Silk Road. And now, like even like hundreds of years later, this route becomes still very popular with the let's say travelers nowadays. So basically, it's again ancient traces, epic landscapes. This is all you can face and experience when you travel through the northwestern route from Baku to the Great Caucasus Mountains. So this is how the lake in the northwest route looks in autumn time. When you start your travel from Baku, the first points and regions that you will be going across the country and going through the northwest route, it's going to be one of the oldest cities in the country. It's Shamakhi. We call it the city of poets because it's like a homeland for the many famous poets of Azerbaijan, and it used to be the ancient capital. So before, like one of the earthquakes, Shamakhi used to be the capital, the former capital of Azerbaijan. And the place that you're seeing right now is the Juma Mosque, one of the top, let's say, most popular places that definitely must visit places when you travel through Shamakhi. It was destroyed, unfortunately, due to the big earthquakes. Like so, a couple of times the mosque was resurrected, but now this is let's say the modern look, but it was based on the former, the ancient designs of the mosque. So it reflects the ancient, the legacy of this, let's say, mosque, which was hundreds of years ago. But now, this is 10 years ago, it was renovated, resurrected, and this is how it looks currently nowadays. Again, very beautiful place in terms of the architecture, and definitely must be seen when you travel to Shamakhi first. Then, when you do your trip, when you make your trip through Shamakhi and Ismaili, well, these two places are very much popular with the winemaking, because for the last decade, over the last decade, we have resurrected our wine industry with the support of the Italian and French sommeliers and winemakers. We rebuild the industry, so now there are many vineyards which you can see traveling through Shamakhi and Ismaili, and so many vineyards and wineries are there. So you can experience a tasting Azerbaijani wine, and by visiting one of those wineries, you can try yourselves in harvesting the grape. The professional sommeliers and let's say employees of the vineyards, they will show you the entire process of how the grape is grown, what is the procedures next to how to produce wine, and you can end up tasting some of the local Azerbaijani wines of some of the local brands. At the same time, again, due to being one of the most beautiful places and scenic nature over there's a new and very unique experience that you can try when you're in Shamakhi and Ismaili. It's alpaca farm, as you can see from the picture. So basically, alpacas are famous for the Latin America and for countries like Peru, for example. But it's very unique because Azerbaijan is not the country for alpacas, but we have the unique place alpaca farm there near Meysari Winery, and you can do both within your trip. So going to Meysari Winery for wine tasting, but at the same time you can explore this very charming farm with these animals. And again, one of the top places to visit when you go to Shamakhi and Ismaili. And also when it comes to the history of the region, you can visit Seven Domes Complex, which is on the right picture. Then when you travel from Shamakhi and Ismaili, the next point is one of the most popular places in Azerbaijan. It's Gabala, with the rustic resorts and healing spas. Gabala, again, is located in the foothills of the Greater Caucasus Mountains, famous for the amazing views, all year round, beautiful forests, rivers, and lakes, and also being the home to Tufandag Mountain Resort, which we'll speak a bit later. And basically what to do within the year when you travel to Gabala. First of all, because the winter season is coming, so in 1 month, there will be the opening of the winter season in Azerbaijan, which is basically from middle of December to middle of March. So you can experience the Tufandag Mountain Resort. Again, definitely one of the top places to visit when you travel in the winter season in Gabala. In summer, as you can see from the picture on the left, you can visit lavender fields. They are very beautiful. Of course, the season of lavender blooming is not very, so it's quite short. So you will, if in case you come like basically in June months, you can witness this natural, beautiful natural happening and the bloom of the lavender fields. And basically all year round, you can enjoy thermal springs and spas located in different hotels, the ones especially which are in Tufandag Mountain Resort for the healing spas. Like a couple of words to Tufandag Mountain Resort, like one of the most popular places to visit in Gabala. Cable cars, skiing and snowboarding. So you can try mountain swing, which is a very unique experience. Definitely need to be tried there. Quad bike tours, snow tubing for kids and for adults, snowmobile, sledges, and paragliding. So all you can experience when you go to Tufandag. And of course, when you go to Tufandag Mountain Resorts, also good infrastructure in terms of accommodation. So right in the territory of the mountain resort itself, and very conveniently close to the cable cars, you can enjoy your stay at Kavkaz Tufandag Hotel 5-star or Kavkaz Riverside Hotel 5-star hotel. So both hotels are very well equipped. So the ski equipment, the ski school are there, and you can enjoy your stay, again, being the very closest to the cable car and the ski resort itself. When we travel further through the northwest route, so we reach the, let's say, one of the final points and one of the most ancient cities of Azerbaijan. Also, like I mentioned previously, related to included into the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this is the Sheki city, the crafts capital, one of the most ancient cities and historical gem of our country. So this is how one of the main sightseeing in Sheki city looks like. So basically, the central part, like the central streets of Sheki city, including Caravansaray and including the Sheki Han's Palace, which is in the picture, are included in the World Heritage Site of UNESCO. So this is the unique palace, so the home of the rulers dynasty of Sheki Hans, which were there in the 17th and 18th century. So you can visit this place, which works as a museum, and enjoy the beautiful views and the paintings inside and the colorful glass windows of this palace. And generally what you can do and what you can explore, because again, Sheki is very rich with its history, you can enjoy visiting Sheki Han's Palace, which is on the right, and the inner part of it you just saw on the previous picture, and also the famous Caravansaray, which is the old Caravansaray, like a kind of the hotel, which was used by the merchants traveled through Azerbaijan and Sheki within the Great Silk Road centuries ago. And also when it comes to history and the heritage, we have the unique place called Albanian Church located in the Kish village. It's on the front, in the middle picture in the front. And again, this place works as a museum. So for the around $3 USD, you can, for the entry tickets, you can explore this unusual and one of the most ancient churches in the territory of Azerbaijan. But at the same time, Sheki is famous for its crafts, and you can try yourself in different master classes and crafts when you come to Sheki. One of the most, let's say, popular ones is related to the silk crafts industry, which Sheki is famous for. So we have the national headdress for women, for ladies, made of the Sheki silk. It's called kelahai. You can see it on the left picture. So you can buy it for your lady as a souvenir, but you can also try yourself in the masterclass of making this beautiful scarf, silky scarf. Again, when it comes to where to stay in Sheki, there are plenty of guest houses and small hotels, but one of the most convenient and beautiful places to stay is Marhal Resort and Spa. This is the only 5-star hotel in Sheki city. It has 175 guest rooms, and also on the territory, you can see it now, it has 31 cottages, small houses for the family stay. And also good in terms of the events and let's say conferences, because it has 3 meeting rooms on its territory. So basically it's very nice views. It's located in the foothills of the mountain and great option to stay in Sheki. we'd like to share some useful information and links. So we have the main page related to the destination is azerbaijan.travel. So you can find more information and let's say places to visit and to go in Azerbaijan, especially in the regions which we had in our presentation today. e-learningtourismboard.az, the good option to learn more and to like a kind of educational platform belongs to Tourism Board, and our homepage tourismboard.az, and also the main web pages of Shahdag and Tufandag mountain resorts, which my colleagues will also share today. Well, thank you so much for this chance to share this information of our country today. Let me just stop sharing. And before my colleagues proceed with their presentations, I would like to have the second poll published. It's related. So the second question will be dedicated to the northern west part of the country. So which activity, so we are talking about the northwest. So we had the correct reply for the, oh my God, so 100%. Yes, that's correct. Which activity is not available in Sheki? Definitely skiing in the mountains. So we have the northwest, in the north we have Shahdag, in the northwest we have the Tufandag mountain resort. But you can experience it in Gabala, but when you go to Sheki, you can try a masterclass in silk headdresses, which called Kelagai. You can visit the Albanian church, but you cannot ski there. Yeah, skiing in the mountains not possible in Sheki. Correct, that's correct. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I would like to thank the audience for their attention. Please share your ideas, comments, and questions during the Q&A. I would like to give a word to my colleague, Mr. Mehman from Shahdag Mountain Resort.
Yeah, thank you, Elman, for this exciting presentation. Now I would welcome Mr. Mehman to take his session over.
Yeah, thank you for your introduction. Namaste. My name is Mehman Alizadeh. I'm head of sales, Shahdag Mountain Resort. A lot of information was given by my colleague Elman, but also I will add all details about our mountain resort. Let me start with my presentation of Shahdag Mountain Resort. Let's start. Shahdag Mountain Resort, as my colleagues already mentioned, is situated in the north of Azerbaijan. We are from Baku airport, 280 kilometers. It took only 2.5 hours, and road is the speedy road with good standards. You can take Shahdag Mountain Resort takes a name from majestic mountain Shahdag. What does it mean? Shah means is king, and mountain Dag is a mountain. At altitude is Shahdag mountain is 4,243 meters above the sea level. In our mountain resort, we have 449 snow canyons, two artificial lakes, and our total ski runs is around 30 kilometers. Also, it's a very popular cabbleways. We have them 12 in our mountain resort, which is very popular for Indian guests. By the way, we have a lot of Indian guests, which is coming from Mumbai and Delhi. There is a direct flights. Also, our mountain resort is more than 1,200 hectares area. It's very big. And in this area, we have 5 hotels and a lot of activities, which we divide to winter activities and summer activities. In winter activities, we can say you can use archery. For kids, we have children's leads, children entertainment center, cableways for pedestrians. We have for them as well 3 ski schools, hiking the mountains, tour by snowplow, tour with snow machines, skiing, snowboards, ski tours, and Shahdag Coaster, which is its new activity in our mountain resort. I will explain to you about that. Also, we can make paintball, paragliding as well, ride on the Polaris, and zip line, which is adrenaline. In summertime, also Shahdag Mountain is very popular for Indian guests because in summer times also we operate, and there is a lot of guests which can come for the holidays, and we have in summer activities ATV for adults and children, bobcarts, bikes, bouncy castles, cable car for pedestrians, camp, off-road tours, Shahdag Coaster again, paintball, paragliding, Polaris tour, zip line, torrent tours as well. Very popular, and this is a new activity in Shahdag. It's the Shahdag Coaster, which is 100% is safe, but you can feel adrenaline 100% as well. It's skiing and snowboarding of years, but now in the branching out of the new attraction that will take you on an adventure unlike on any other. Shahdag Coaster is a total 2,590 meter, but it's 3 level. There is 9 sharp turns, one of them which is 3 levels, and another 1 level. The speed of the sled can reach up to 42 km per hour. So it's ride is not for the faint over heart. But also this is very safe. Again, I want to mention that. It's very popular because that's why I'm mentioning it 2 times. There are no age restrictions on the Shahdag Coaster, so anyone who wants to give to try to on board and check out the new attraction, Shahdag Mountain Resort, you can use. There is a map for slopes. We have 17 slopes here, and the longest is approximately 30 kilometers. Also, as I mentioned before, if some guests can't skiing, we have 3 ski schools in the hotels. Inside the hotels, we have a main plaza where you can go to the cinema. There is a bowling, there is a game zone, arcade machines, special place for outdoor and festivals program in main plaza, and there is a big restaurants where we serve Azerbaijan and international cuisine. By the way, we also serve Indian menu for Indian guests. We have 24 restaurants in our mountain resort. Besides this, there is a which called Bowling Friday, Badam Shahdag, Badam Zirva, Scalini, this is Italian restaurant, Durna, and one of them in 2,351 meter above the sea level, Gondola restaurant and Avalanche restaurant. One of the 5-star hotels, Peak Palace Aftergolf Collection. It's a 5+ luxury hotel, which is situated in our mountain resort. There is 167 luxury rooms. There is a spa. There is a indoor pool. There is 2 restaurants, which is Alpina and Wine Bar, and Chocolate Pastry Cafe. Also, there is a spa and fitness, which is a heated outdoor swimming pool. You can use it, and 25-meter indoor swimming pool. And also, there is a wellness center and gym, spa with a 6 treatment room, sauna, and whirlpool bathroom. For events, there's a big Acacia ballroom for 300 people. Second hotel is also 5-star hotel. It's a Park Chalet Hotel, Autograph Collection by Marriott. In this hotel, we have 164 rooms. Also, behind this, there is a nice Aspen Grill restaurant with the European and Azerbaijan cuisine, Aspen Lounge, and Aspen Bar. Spa and fitness also there is in this hotel. There is a indoor swimming pool and with a stunning mountain view, state of wellness center and gym, spa with a treatment rooms, sauna, steam bath, and love rooms. Third hotel is Shahdag Hotel and Spa. This hotel operated 12 months, whole year. We have 172 rooms, and we have 3 restaurants. It's a Miras restaurant where we are serving breakfast and dinner and lunch. There is a Manzara restaurant and there is a Khazina restaurant. Also, we have biggest spa center in Shahdag Hotel and Spa, which is a 3,000 square meter with a swimming pool, steam room, Turkish bath, and fitness center. We have also meeting and event ballrooms. Another hotel is Zirva Hotel, this 3-star hotel with 40 standard and 3 luxury rooms. This for economy guests which little bit want to stay in 3-star hotel. Also in this hotel we have king and twin beds, 3 restaurants and bar. Also we opened this year new hotel. It's Gaia Residence. What's the difference between these hotels? It's Gaia Residence is an apart hotel where guests can cook by themselves if they like. If they don't like, they can use a restaurant as well. There is a restaurant when they can eat. Rooms, it's studio rooms, 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, deluxe 2-bedroom apartments, and 2-bedroom suites. This is very nice for very comfortable for big families to stay in one family rooms. Also, there is a Alav restaurant and Kulakli rooftop bar in Gaia Apartments. I finish my presentation. If you will have questions, I'm at your disposal.
Well, Mehman, we would be taking the question post the third session. Thank you for this informative session. So let's move to the third session for the day by Mr. Elvin.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this presentation, and hopefully everyone is still energetic and focused. We're already receiving Indian tourists, but hopefully we will receive more next season. Gabala is one of the... Bear with me while I'm sharing my screen. Just a second. You should be able to see my presentation now. Gabala is the second most visited destination after Baku. So it's a must-see city in Azerbaijan during your trip. So it should be in your plans. It's on a picture you see all the properties that the company that I'm representing, which is called Gabala Hospitality Group, and you see all the properties that we are managing. It's a Tufandag mountain resort. We have 2 5-star hotels: Kafkas Riverside Hotel, Kafkas Tufandag Hotel. Gabala is the biggest amusement park in Azerbaijan. Gabala Shooting Club is it's an international shooting club where we hosted a couple world championships, and it's a professional level. Also, it's available for all amateur and just a regular tourist who is willing to shoot for the first time. And the only rafting club in Azerbaijan, which started operating this year actually. You see the beautiful scenery of our Tufandag mountain resort. This is a scenery that you will have from the top lift. Tufandag offers adventure in every season, so it's not just the winter. In fact, we are receiving more tourists during the summer. Also, during the off-season, we don't shut down our lifts, so all 4 lifts are available mainly during the 12 months. So every time you come to Tufandag, you will have about 1.5 hours and 2-hour experience because all the lifts are connected. You can see on the map in more details. So at the bottom here, you see Riverside Hotel, which is the bottom station. So you can take the rope line. If you're just pedestrian, let's say you're not skiing and you're arriving in summertime, you can take the rope line from the bottom station. You will arrive at the Gabala rope station, which is at 1,660 meters. And from there, you can continue to your route all the way to the Tufandag Hotel, from there to the Duruja, and from there to the topest, highest point where we have the steakhouse restaurant as well, and you will have amazing view from there. So you don't have to go to another rope line or change the lift. So from one lift, you can go all the way to the top, and this experience alone, if not considering eating or everything, you just do the rope line, it's about 1.5 hours experience. During the winter time, we have 14 kilometers of skiable area. We have the ski school for beginners, and not only, also for advanced, and ski shop rental. You don't have to have any of your equipment. You can just come in your regular clothes and you can get everything available at the rental. Slopes are offered for all levels. We have the green slopes, we have the blue slopes, we have the red slopes, black slopes for professionals as well. Let's move to the next slide. How to reach to Gabala? Well, you can reach with the road. The road is usually 3 hours. Right now, there's a construction going on. We are building a new road, which will make it easier. After 2 years, it will be much more easier to reach. So it will be half an hour shorter, actually. But at the moment, it's a little bit longer than 3 hours. But that's not the only way to reach Gabala. We have international airport located in Gabala. You can arrange charter flights. It's possible to do a charter flight from Baku or from any other destination. And last year, the railway stations opened up, and it's a brand new train. And from the train station to the hotel is only 20 minutes. But from Baku with the train, you can reach Gabala in 3 hours only. At the moment, it's working only on Saturdays and Sundays, but starting from summer, it will be available every day, which will be very convenient because you're in a modern train with Wi-Fi and food and beverage available. Storm adventures awaiting for you at Tufandag during the winter. You can see the beautiful photos of the location. And on the left side, you see how it looks in summer. It's very beautiful in winter, but it's also very beautiful during the summer. Basically, it's a 4-season destination. And we have the viewpoint available in winter and summer. We have the ATV tours, mountain skiing, snowmobiling. Riverside Hotel is located at the bottom station of the rope line. This hotel is, you see, it has very large area. The main building is 121 rooms, and then we have 41 villas. At the moment, the hotel is under renovation, so we're renovating the whole hotel, and it's not just a lipstick job. It will be brand new hotel starting from next year. I'm going to share with you some actually exclusive photos. Maybe my colleagues haven't seen it as well yet. So this is how executives used to look, and after renovation. It will be in a new style. Also, this is not, as I said, it's not just a lipstick job. We are creating new walls, the better insulation on the walls, soundproofness. So executive suite will be available from May in a new design and totally new room. Superior rooms are used to look like this, but already from December, we have new rooms available in a new design. So we will be open 2 floors, which are already been renovated, and we will have new rooms available in a new design. Junior suites, this is the old style, and this is the new junior suites available from December as well, which is the next month. So from New Year, we will have these rooms available. This is a duplex suite. It's 170 square meters, and it's 2 floors. We have 2 bedrooms upstairs and large living room downstairs. And this is the design for the new duplex suites. Okay, this is the king suite, designed for the new king suite, available in May. So basically, all the rooms will be done. All the rooms will be done before May, and after May, we will be the summertime. The hotel will be fully operated, and starting from September, we will renovate the other areas as well, like a spa, for example. We have 41 villas, as I said, and we have 1-bedroom villas, 2-bedroom villas, 3-bedroom villas, and we also have private villas with their private pool. We have many restaurants in the hotel. I will show you the most beautiful one, which is the Mesha restaurant on the right side. It's located inside of the forest. It's operated during the summer, but the other restaurants are being renovated as well. We offer international cuisine, we offer Azeri cuisine, we offer Mediterranean cuisine, also in Indian cuisine as well. This is the spa area. So the hotel features indoor pool, outdoor pool, Turkish hammam, relax area, fitness room, sound rooms, of course. It's a 5-star hotel. The conference rooms will be renovated as well. This is the design for the new conference rooms. Rendering designs, there's a playground for kids, there's bowling area. Tufandag Mountain Hotel is the second hotel, which is located in a higher level. It's 1,250. It has a direct access to the ski slopes. It has its own ski shop. It has its own ski school. So it's a ski in, ski out hotel. It's a boutique hotel, only 53 rooms. This is the view of the rooms. Superior king room, 30 square meters. It's a luxury design for the rooms, and you have the beautiful views all over the year. Superior twin rooms. This is superior deluxe rooms. Junior suite, family suite is a 2-bedroom, and the royal suite. This is the pictures of the royal suite. It has its own private sauna and Turkish hammam. Also, we have 3 private villas, which are located in a mountain top, and it's only accessible by the rope line. So you have a private experience there because you will be separated from everyone. So if you want to be in the nature, in a unique experience, this is one of the experiences that you can get. This is a photo of the mountain top villas. The steakhouse restaurant, this is located in 1,920 meters on the top of the mountain. We have a burger station, many restaurants at the property. Tufandag has 7 outlets in total. A spa area. Gabala is the amusement park. It's the biggest amusement park in Azerbaijan. We have 5 children rides there, and family rides are 10, 25 adult rides. It's operated in winter as well as in summer. It's also must-visit place during your stay in Gabala. We have the karting there as well, bump cars, ice rink. And in Gabala, we have one of the most famous restaurants for fish in Gabala. So, Azerbaijan is very famous for sturgeon. We have live sturgeon there as well as other fish as well. I told you about the shooting club. It's international standard shooting club for world competitions, but as well as enthusiasts who are willing to spend their time and have an activity. This will usually take 2 hours. It's very, very close to the other destinations. Our hotels is only 15 minutes, and you can spend a couple hours there. It also offers accommodation. It has 14 rooms available, also one villa. Yeah, there's photos of the all activities. Yeah, just to go through the activities. It has air pistol shooting areas, top ski, clay shooting, hotel, gun shops is available at the property, cafes and restaurants as well, archery, many activities, quad bikes. So it's a destination, let's say, point of interest on itself. Yeah. And the rafting area, we only operate in summer. We opened it last season, and next year we're gonna make it better. And it's available during the day, starting from June till August. Yeah. Well, basically that's it. Hopefully that was interesting for you. And if you have any questions, feel free just to ask me or on the chat or after the meeting. Thank you all.
Well, thank you, Elvin, for an exciting presentation. I guess the properties at Azerbaijan are beautiful with scenic view, and I guess we're already ready, for a run to explore Azerbaijan. I would like to first thank the audience for this overwhelming response on posting questions throughout the course of this webinar. Audience can now keep posting questions, and we shall take it up in the session right now. So at present, I have a couple of questions first for Elmin.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elmin, how many days are required to cover the northern route?
Yeah, so basically, to cover the northern route, because the most of the, let's say 99% of the journeys, they start from Baku, because despite the fact that we have 8 international airports in the country, so the main one is still in Baku. So the route starts from Baku. So basically, if you cover the northern route and you stay, let's say 3 days and 2 nights in Baku to explore Baku and Absheron, the subject of our previous webinar, and then travel through the north route, you can stay like 2 more nights there. So basically it's 6 days, 5 nights that you can cover the north route, going to and basically stay in Qusar or in Guba. But again, if you would like to explore more of the winter activities, I would suggest to stay, let's say, 7 days in total, with a half of them to be spent in Shahdag Mountain Resort. Again, because like Mehman mentioned, the Shahdag Hotel and Spa operates like all year round. So like no matter which season you come, you can like stay, make your pleasant stay at Shahdag, let's say hotel during the summer season as well. And again, like 7 days, 6 nights, or like 6 days, 5 nights. It's going to be a good itinerary for the north route.
Well, okay. The next question is, what is the travel mode and travel time to Kalingin from Baku?
Sorry, for the what? For
just a minute.
Yeah, 1 second.
Candlelight? Yes.
Okay. Like any authentic stay experience for honeymooners with a candlelight dinner. Oh, yeah. Okay. So basically, same. So, like my colleagues mentioned, so if you decide to make your honeymoon like a trip, or like a spend maybe anniversary trip when you come, we have actually had this experience. Like one famous couple just celebrated their anniversary trip a couple of months ago, and they traveled to Gabala. Actually, that was June months. So they had their candlelights in Tufandag Mountain Resort. So this is not the story, but this is the real story that happened to one famous Indian couple. They celebrated their anniversary back in 31st May. Yeah, so they did the northwest route. They stayed in Baku for 3 days, and then they traveled to Gabala. And they had there like a special dinner at Tufandag Mountain Resort, because like Elvin mentioned, so Tufandag Resort, like a hotel itself, it's a boutique hotel with a very good cuisine and like a nice restaurants. Yeah, so basically, these 2 properties, and like the ones that are located in Shahdag, like Peak Palace and Park Chalet by Autograph Collection, they are best properties and options to celebrate your honeymoon or anniversary trip when you go to the regions of Azerbaijan.
Okay, and with regards to the cost, what would be the cost for private transfer vehicles from Baku to Shahdag and from Baku to Bagala?
Maybe I would ask my colleagues, like Mehman, can you please, let's say, share some precise or like maybe approximate the pricing for the transfer from Baku airport to Shahdag, for example?
Yeah, from Baku airport, as I mentioned before, it will take around 2.5 hours because we built a new speedy road. It's by payment as well, but it's you can choose. There is a normal free road and speedy road. Again, from our hotel, we are doing transfer for guests. It depends on the number of the guests. And for example, we have from our transport department, we have Outlander jeeps, which we can take 4 person with the luggage. It will take 250 manat, two-way. I mean, for 4 person. But if you have more guests, we have also minibus and buses as well.
Okay. And with regards to children activities in Gabala, do we have multiple activities along with the ski?
Of course, we have the amusement park. Yeah, we have the huge amusement park. There are also many snow activities available at the destination and the ski resort itself. But the amusement park is just 5 minutes from the lift, so it's all conveniently located next to each other. You can reach the amusement park from Riverside Hotel just by walking in a property. You don't have to cross any roads or anything. It's just next to each other, all of it.
Okay, so with regards to the food, where Indian food and Indian vegetarian and Jain food, is it available in Shahdag? So that's one of the question that has popped up multiple times.
Yeah. Just for your information, in our hotel, Shahdag Hotel and Spa, we had our colleague from India, from Mumbai. His name was Sandeep, and he was Indian chef, who was working with us 5 years. And unfortunately, now he left to London. He's working for Savoy Hotel or some hotel, I don't remember. But 5 years he was working with us, and our chef now, he's making perfect Indian foods. And at the same time, there is some groups which would like to bring their chef with them. We are flexible on it. We can support on it. If some groups they would like to bring their chef with them, we have no problem with the vegan, non-vegan Indian foods.
Okay. Well, thank you for the Q&A session. So I would like to thank the speakers, all the 3 speakers, for this amazing session. I would like to thank also every audience to be a part of this informative webinar. Well, the questions that couldn't be answered today by our speakers the speakers will try their best to answer your questions personally and solve your queries. So this is Sanjana signing off for now. I hope to see you in our next webinar, which we will be announcing soon. Goodbye. Thank you, all the speakers. Thank you, audience.
Thank you so much, Sanjana. Thank you, the audience.
Thank you very much.